Hello everyone and welcome to Orange University. On tonight's episode, Golgari Midrange. What with the release of Foundation, we have Llanowar Elves in the current standard that we're allowed to just kind of synergize in Golgari. Guess what? That means that you might be able to get a turn 3 Glissa out, which is insanely scary, or turn 3 Unholy Annex, which give you so much card tempo that you'll never lose against your opponent's card advantage. That is the idea of this deck. The new cards really is just Llanowar Elf to help us kind of curve out into cards. But there is a brand new removal that is an old removal that we really loved. Maelstrom Pulse. Maelstrom Pulse is kind of a wonky card, and a lot of times when I used to play this, it was just in Commander or in EDH, and the idea is that in EDH, there's really not that many non-land permanents with the same name, so it's really just to catch all tokens and things like that, but not in Standard, not in constructed play. Maelstrom Pulse can catch three permanents of the same name. If your opponent's got a bunch of Unholy Annex, blow them all up. If your opponent's got a lot of Caretaker's Talent, blow them all up. Maelstrom Pulse is actually real good. And yeah, that's why it is in this deck. We also got one Vivian Reed introduced into Standard. Vivian's very good. Card advantage, destroy artifact, enchantment, or creature with flying, or -8 that we'll never get to, but don't worry about that. That's not an ability, right? Oats are memes. So let's talk about the whole deck list. In the early game, we're going to have 3 cut down against fast decks, 3 Duress against control decks, and 4 Llanowar Elves. If we actually get to go first, we might want to stick a Llanowar Elf and get the tempo on. That's never going to happen, by the way. Don't worry about it. If you know what you're doing, you're never getting to go first with a Llanowar Elf. It's never happened. Not in the history of Magic the Gathering. Or Arena, at least. Turn 2, we have 3 Go for the Throat and 2 Nowhere to Run. I really like Nowhere to Run as a removal, which is why I'm starting to tech in almost all my decks, because, well, Hexproof is a thing, Ward is a thing, and it's a very annoying thing that we can get rid of with Nowhere to Run, and now your opponent can't really stop that. Most decks that run protection spells, they don't protect against Nowhere to Run, so just kill them with that. It's really good. And sometimes just having 1 stick on board means that any future removal, future cutdowns, future Go for the Throats are things that your opponent really won't see coming. They want to have their protection spells, and they're going to forget that their protection spells do not actually protect. Nowhere to Run is permanent, right? As long as it's on board, none of the Ward or Hexproof abilities trigger, so that's beautiful. And then we have 4 Mosswood Dreadknight, infinite card draw, infinite creatures, just come back and forth. Real good in that respect. And then we have 4 Undead Slasher. This is how we finish our opponents a lot of times. Just having an Undead Slasher on board makes it so that they have to use their removal to remove Slasher, or they risk taking too much damage and get killed by a 6/6 demon. So Undead Slasher, and it takes a lot of removal to kill. We also have 2 Glissa the Sunslayer. Glissa's good, but not great. Again, if you're sure that you get to go first a lot, have 4 Glissa, you'll win every game. But that's not happening, and if you're going second, playing your Glissa onto your opponent's turn 4 really is not beautiful, and usually that just gets cut or not cut down. Go for the Throated or some other removal, and then they do something else on their turn, and you're just way behind on tempo in a mid-range deck. You don't want that to happen. So there's only 2 Glissa in the deck, and 2 Maelstrom Pulse as our catch-all removal. This is target non-land permanent, any permanent. So there's Planeswalkers, you can kill that too. So that's why there's no Planeswalker removal in this deck. Maelstrom Pulse, not Portal, sorry, Maelstrom Pulse will be able to do that. And of course, 4 Archfiend with Dross, 4 mana, 6/6 demon, attack for 6/6 flying demon. So attack with this, your opponent loses 6 life. If your opponent has creatures, when they die, they also lose 2 life. The downside is if Archfiend sticks for 4 turns, you lose the game. Don't worry, never happens. If Archfiend sticks for 4 turns and you couldn't kill your opponent, you're going to lose the game anyway, so it does not matter. So yeah, Archfiend is insanely good in the current metagame because of all these little critters running around. Every one of them dies, so it will be 2 damage to our opponent's life. And yeah, we're playing a format where everyone starts at 20 life, so kill them real quick. And then of course we have 1 Vivian. I talked about how Vivian works. There's only 1 of her because we don't curve out the 5 that often. And if we do curve out the 5, we're probably playing the Ritual Chamber side of the Unholy Annex. Unholy Annex, the end step, we draw a card, lose 2 life. Unless we control a demon, then we gain 2 life, which is great, and our opponent loses 2 life. And yeah, that is really good for this deck because Archfiend's a demon, and Unholy Annex, the Ritual Chamber, makes a demon. So it not only is a Phyrexian Arena for us, a Phyrexian Arena at the end turn, so we draw a card immediately, but also it drains our opponent instead of dealing damage to us. So yeah, all of that is good. And then, of course, the 6/6 demon can also just attack and kill your opponent that way. So all the good things in one package. Now for the land base, 24 lands only because we got 4 Llanowar Elves. We're probably never going to get mana screwed just because chances are we're going to get Llanowar Elves or Mosswood Dreadknight to draw into Llanowar Elves. And you can see we curve off technically at 4-ish, right? There's only 1 5 drops and then some, mana sink in the Ritual Chamber, but everything else is kind of less than 4, equal to or less than 4 CMC. So on the land base, we're going to have 4 swamps, 2 forests, most of the deck is black, and then we have 4 Blooming Marsh, 4 Llanowar Wastes, 4 Restless Cottage to make sure we get our Golgari lands, and we even have 2 Underground Mortuary just so to make double sure that we're getting our Golgari lands. And then we have 2 Demo Fields and 2 Fountainports. In all honesty, I think you might be able to cut the Fountainports and just run more Underground Mortuary, because I don't think the Fountainports are that good in this deck. The tempo is so heavy that we'll never have a downtime to use the Fountainport mana anyway, so I think just be able to have lands that you need for the specific color might be more relevant, but you never know. Let's go into the games. Alright, our opponent is Kit Cheat 17. Cool. We gonna go first? No Llanowar Elf, but we got a Duress, so let's play on it. Yeah. Wrong card there. Oh, hey, it's the Caretaker's House. Let's get that out of the way. Lay down arms. It's gonna be pretty bad, but I guess we'll aggressively draw out of it. Carrot cake. It's gonna get a lot of blockers, huh? Oh, well, this is good. This is a good start. Okay, so I guess we're not playing the Mosswood Dreadknight here. Instead, drop the Annex. We get to draw at least 1 card. And there's a Mortuary. Okay. I see how it is. That seems like a fair thing to happen to me. So we will play this first. Go for the throat. How important is go for the throw against this deck? I draw an extra card, so I don't think I need go for the throw. I draw an extra card right now. The Archfiend. He's probably gonna lay down arms, right? I feel like he would do that. Let's let him target. And we'll cut it down. Another carrot cake. To the bottom. I feel like he will lay down arm my Archfiend if I had it out. Nope, he's just gonna do it right now. Cool. Do I Glissa? Or do I put out the Archfiend? I mean, I guess I don't have to do either of those, right? I could just go and make a 5/5. Now I draw a Llanowar Elf. He can go to level 3. It's not doing much for him if he does that. But he can go to level 3. Overlord the Mistmore. Doesn't seem like he's gonna do much. So I guess we go for the attack first. You're just gonna take the 6? Wow, really? Okay. So, do we drop an Archfiend on him, or do we... I kind of want to hold up nowhere to run, right? So that's... No, we should drop the Forest then. Because Because I want to play the Llanowar Elf. I want to play the Glissa, so he wants to hold up a blocker. And I have nowhere to run to kind of force the issue on him. And if he has a creature that are going to die, then Archfiend will deal extra damage to him. Okay, he get lost. That's fine. He's not get losting anything useful here. Wow, that is such a bad play. I don't even know what dimension where that would be a good play. But good luck. Okay. Do I even want to kill one of them? I mean, I'll take this damage. Those do not hurt me at all. Now I know where to run. I'll kill your blocker. Does he not think that I have cards? Does he only play on his side? That's a classic mistake. Only play on your cards and not think about your opponent's cards. So, attack for 3. Destroy an enchantment. Okay, I talked about it, but I should probably think about our opponent's cards too. Because what they could have is Season. So if they're going to have Season, I think it's better to Archfiend here. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to have another Unholy Annex. So if he just tries to remove... what is he going to try to remove? Probably my Archfiend. I don't think the Glissa is ever gonna get through anyways, it's first strike, so let's use one of these. It's a land. Oh, I already played a land? Okay, that's fine. Still takes lots of damage. Now he has 3 cards. He needs to get rid of a bunch of things I have. Or just Jeff Bezos. That's fair. He just needs to gain a lot of life this turn. Let's hope that helps him. I don't think it will. Especially if he taps out. With Archfiend now, every life he loses. When am I saying every creature he loses is 2 life? That's also pretty important. So I don't even need to play this land. I think I just go in for the attack. Maybe I pump the Llanowar Elf. Archfiend's pretty nice. Yeah, how's he gonna block this? Because I can kill his Bezos with nowhere to run. Beza! Alright, there's some chump. Take 2. Take another 2. Is that just lethal? I'm gonna play another Ritual Chamber. I don't really know what he's gonna do. He's got 1 land open. I don't think he has anything, but let's find out. Well, there's... Yeah, there it is, 6 damage, right? GG! GG. Right, our opponent is Solivo. Is that the name? We go first. No Llanowar Elves. Do I want to go first without Llanowar Elves? I get a Mosswood Dreadknight on turn 2, and then I don't really have a turn 3, right? How many dead cards are there in my hand? Guess we'll find out. I don't know. Like, I think that almost warrants a mulligan. It's pretty close to one. Ooh, I want to Duress him, I know. But I can't afford it. I need to make sure I don't miss a land drop. I probably still will. Okay, I didn't? Good. But it's so scary right now. 2 mana, Giada. Okay, so it is that deck. I don't really get to stop Giada with what I have, but maybe Glissa can do something. Glissa definitely threatens. Reformer. So I can no longer Duress him, but I can kill the Reformer. Should attack first. I want to draw a card to just blow up the enchantment. Whenever it's dealt damage, you gain damage to life. Don't really think I care that much. There's a stick. Why is there a stick? I don't know. There's no instant speed angels, are there? Like, I can't Duress him because of the Reformer, but you know, at some point the tempo is gonna push him out. 4 mana angels. He had 4 mana to play angels last turn. So he's 4 mana to play angels this turn. They're splendid. I can blow up the Resplendent. I think I attack first. Ooh. Okay. So I forgot that it's a Vigilance thing. I thought it was tapped. But yeah, it's fine. I'll draw a card. Wait, no. Haha! I got you. I meant to do that. I exactly meant to do that. I'm such a good player. Nobody ever saw that coming. Wait. Let me Duress him first. What is in your hand? Oh, look. Shelter by Ghost. Alright. If that's the case, I'm going to play Unstoppable Slasher. Let's see if he plays the second one. He might just draw a land and then play the Aurelia. Then I'll just kill the Aurelia. I think it's fine. Yeah. It's going to play the Aurelia. What does it even do? Flying Vigilance Haste. Yeah. Pretty scary. But he attack with 3 or more creatures. Okay, so I can deal 5. Kills half of his things. If he attack with 3 or more creatures, draw a card. 5 or more creatures, and gains 5, lose 5, right? So okay, before I even attack, I think I want to just, or before I even play the creature. So, do I want to attack here and try to kill the Aurelia? Don't think he's going to block. So I wanted to draw a card and lose 1 life. I'm at 6. Pretty close to dead. He's at 7, so he's also pretty close to dead. Giada. I was hoping for the Resplendent, because I can catch him with a Maelstrom Pulse. Does Aurelia attack? Because that's the question, right? Aurelia does attack, which means I will block it. What does it do? Flying Vigilance Haste. There's no life gain here. He loses 2 life. And now, we're going to get him. Maelstrom Pulse. Destroy both. You lose 4. Haha. That Duress really got him. GG. Good game. Oh, we were close. Right, our opponent is the Hive Mind. Yo, he's just gonna play some Monored BS. We're gonna go first. Still no Llanowar Elves. Going first without Llanowar Elves is not going first at all. Drop a Swamp. No Mono Black. You know, not gonna do it. I want to kill one of his creatures. Maybe he just plots and I feel bad about it, but you know, it is what it is if that happens. Nah, he doesn't plot. Okay, do we want a Glissa here? Probably, right? Should have played a Swamp. In all honesty, I mean, Lightning Strike? That's fine. Do we draw a card and play the Mosswood Dreadknight? I think we do. So what I want to do is draw a card, play the Mosswood Dreadknight, next turn make a 6/6. Yes. Should we draw a card first? A lot of lands. It is a lot of lands. This is gonna get shocked off. Okay. No, didn't get shocked off. That's interesting. I guess he wants to leave shock in my face. Screaming Nemesis. Well, I would like to gain life this game, right? Maybe? I think he's just gonna kill off his own Nemesis. Hare Claw. Okay. They're not great cards to have. Guess we'll try to race. I don't like this race. The fact that I, only drew lands this whole game, kind of is gonna hurt me a lot. All right. Higher Claws attacking. I guess he's gonna try to trade with my demon. Can he deal 6 damage? Can he deal 6 damage? He might be able to deal 5, right, to kill the demon. But that's a lot of damage he's not dealing to mine. Oh, Witchstalker Frenzy. Okay. That would have probably gone to my face, so I think it's a fair trade. Dude. What is all this crap? Llanowar Elves, you say? Llanowar Elves. Let's break his rock face right now. Before we get into trouble with it, let's break it. And we're still in trouble, but hey, we're gonna have to make do with something. Okay. Is everything just coming in? Block, block. Down to 4. Our Mosswood Dreadknight dice. We draw a card. We draw a land. Okay, what can I actually get here that would help me? I don't know if there's a card I would get that can help me, right? I can't dual wipe these. I've drawn only lands. Don't know how many lands I draw, but it's too many. I can gain 3 life, but then I just die from that. Yeah, not enough removal. Alright, our opponent is Taz, the Tasmanian Devil. Opponent goes first. 2 Archfiend, 2 Stoppers. That's a mulligan. It's not even a bad hand. It's just I can't hope that it draws into good things. And right now it doesn't do anything. It still doesn't. But it will have to do. Gonna play Cottage. Then maybe we'll Cottage into Duress, depending on what he does. Yeah, I guess we'll Cottage into Duress. Well, we'll Duress him first. Ah. That's the combo. The Tenacity combo. We'll try to draw cards out of it. Maybe we'll get somewhere. Pretty sure Tenacity is just coming down. I don't have an Exile in this deck, so I need the Glissa. There it is. Whenever you gain life, target opponent lose damage life. Whenever you gain life, this is all whenever you gain life, right? So, gotta draw a card. It's another Mosswood Dreadknight. It's a Llanowar Elf. Return target non-bearer creature card with mana value equal to its power. Does he have any? He doesn't. I can take 4 here. Guess I will. I gotta kill this like 3 times, right? Do I kill this 3 times? I think I'll have to take it. Kill the panda. Oh, it's not great. More of the cards I don't want to see. Alright, Llanowar Elf. Mosswood Dreadknight. Mosswood Dreadknight. We're just gonna get got by the combo, aren't we? If he has it, we just die. Well, we have to lose life, and we can still block. Go for the throw on the Dreadknight, okay. Whenever he gains life, we lose life. That's 2 go for the throats. I don't really need the card draw. Huh. Okay. I guess there's that. Just Vivian it.
I'll show you city slickers. How we handle. I never run out of answers.
I get a Duress. Still has a Restless Fortress he could use. To attack Vivian, I guess? No, it attacks me? I lose 5 life from this attack, right? Because of Enduring Tenacity? Yeah. It's a lot of life I just lost. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's only 7 mana, which is not enough. So I have to make a creature. Oh, it's good gaming me.
We're the predators. You're the prey.
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is 7, right? I gotta make a creature. Play the Holy Annex. Play the Archfiend. Maybe it's better to hold up a land. Oh, I don't know. Liliana. Okay. He's gonna make me sack the Archfiend? That's fine.
A fight? And you think you can win?
That's all he's gonna do this turn.
I've always hated crowds.
Slasher. Okay, that wasn't all he's gonna do that turn, but it was close. Close to all he was gonna do. He's good gaming me every turn. So that's an interesting way to play the game.
Can't be the best way to coexist. You can't bury the creatures of this world in steel and stone.
I can try. Do I Duress him? Do I need Glissa out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's still 7 mana. This does not help. So I can Glissa. Actually, no. You know what? Another Tenacity. That's annoying. That makes me want to have Glissa out. No, I got a cut down. That's nice. He can't play both, right? He gets his Enduring Tenacity out again. It's gonna make me discard a card.
I'm tired of your secrets.
Just gotta cut this down, I think. Take 2. Okay, let's see. This is 6. This is 6. You like good games? I don't know what this clicking sound is. But, you like good games, right? You like to say good game a lot. Okay, these are all on Unholy Chambers. Yeah, get the F out, Mr. Good Games. Alright, our opponent is Jimmy. He looks very red. Hey, we're gonna go first, but no Llanowar Elves. But we get to go first. So, that's a keep. Blooming Marsh. I'm gonna dig for some onions in that Blooming Marsh. Gingerbread. Oh, I thought they were gonna be cool, but then they just end up being Boros. Okay, they're Boros. What do I do? Do I care about whatever comes at me? I guess we'll do it this way. We'll trade with whatever he plays. So, Hare Apparent. If he's a Hare Apparent deck, I'm gonna plot. 3 mana, huh? 3 mana is kind of tricky. I really only have 3 mana plays anyways. Maybe it's just I play Glissa. I don't think he's gonna block. Now with his Hare Apparent, right? So what do I do next turn? He's just gonna land Hare Apparents. I gotta kill those. Enduring Innocence. Alright, let's kill his Hare Apparent. Oh. Think he'll trade? I don't really want him to trade, right? So I want to kill it. Then we'll Glissa. Gotta push for damage. We're sort of a mid-range deck. And by sort of, we're 100% a mid-range deck. Hare Apparent, okay. He's apparently a Hare. Is it just Hare Apparent Enduring Innocence deck? I mean, that's kind of annoying, but probably what that deck does. Okay. I guess we're gonna do it this way. He loses 2 life. Then loses 3 life. And he Sunfalls his turn. Or he dies. Right? I think. Let's find out. I don't know. It is a Hare Apparent deck, which does not help him at all with the Archfiend. So I guess he's hoping to get lost? No. That's just GG. Okay. If you're gonna play a meme deck, then meme it up. I don't know. I mean, at least play a deck that wins. Alright, our opponent is me 567A. I promise you it's not me playing. Alright, go second. Every game. The only time we got to go first is against that Hare Apparent deck, so yeah. When our opponent's playing memes and have no chance of winning, that's when they let us go first. Mosswood Dreadknight. How much should I care about this? You know what? Let's do it. I'll do the trade. Slasher. I guess I'm not doing the trade. I want to play Glissa here, but I feel like the Slasher will probably get me if I do that. So we'll Duress him. I don't like where this is going. It doesn't seem like he has much to play, right? So I'll just let this go. Mortuary. I got my own slasher. That's pretty nice. I get a Glissa. Now this turn he wants to play a 5-drop. There it is. When I lose life, he gains that much life. It's pretty annoying. Let's not have that happen. So what do I want to do? I want to play my slasher. Because I want to kill that. Then just block with the Mosswood Dreadknight. If he blocks with Mosswood Dreadknight, so be it, right? Makes him spend his turn drawing a card. Didn't. Okay. I get a cut down. It's pretty useful. In future turn. Not right now. Llanowar Elf. Bloodletter. I mean, yeah, he's got a Bloodletter, but he still needs to get damage through. He's trying. Oh, why did I? That was dumb. Okay. This doesn't do much, right? This helps me get a card. Bloodthirsty Conqueror. I draw a card, lose 2 life from this. Blocks of the Llanowar Elf? Okay. So the Llanowar Elf is gone. That's important. Guess I'll demo field this first. Give me a swamp. Alright, he has nothing to attack me with, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna Mosswood Dreadknight next turn. Pretty sure, but not 100%, right? So what I want to do is, I'm gonna lose 2 life to draw a card here, and play it. Yeah, I was pretty sure he was gonna do this, so he's not gonna play his Bloodthirsty something dude. He plays his Mosswood Dreadknight. He attacks for 4. I get my go for the throat. So do I want to attack? I think I do, right? It's kind of tricky. I'll go down to 5 if I do this, but I guess I need to do this. Okay. That's good for me. That means he's wasting his mana doing stuff that he doesn't want to. How much mana do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 mana. So I can cut down Duress, go for the throat this turn. Which means I want to Duress him first. Nothing to Duress, like always. And we will cut down the Slasher. So it's gone forever. And we'll pass the turn. Place another Bloodletter. It's got 3 mana, which means he can't do anything. We'll go for to throw his 1 Bloodletter. draws a card and loses 1 life. That Bloodletter is going to be the death of me, huh? How many Go for the Throats do I still have? 1 left. 1 Go for them Throats left. That's not very good. This is not in the graveyard. He cast it, so I cannot Cottage it either. I don't think that matters too much. So do I want to draw a card here? Do I want a Vivian? Oh, wait. Vivian says destroy target creature with flying. I knew that. What? Of course I knew that. Don't pretend like I didn't. Come on. Oh, that hurts. Take an extra damage for no reason.
Watch out. I'm on the hunt. You have your family. I have mine.
Hold on a second. I think Mosswood Dreadknight stays back against the Cottage. Well, I got a Llanowar Elf, but if he just has a kill spell, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, he will kill me, right? Let's do this. Is there any permanence I need to remove? No. That's just a land. Which I haven't played yet, so play a land this turn. He is at 5. Mosswood Dreadknight. Bloodthirsty Conqueror and a Llanowar Elf. Okay, he is at 5. This doesn't help. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can turn this Cottage, so I killed this. He has 2 creatures. He blocks the 2 biggest threats. This is 4 damage. Yeah, this should be lethal. Alright, let's... Wait a minute. Do I have the right mana? I think I do. Let's kill your Bloodthirsty Conqueror. GG. I don't think there's anything that matters here. Let's take that out. Yeah, that's still more than 5 damage. Good game. Me 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess this me is better than that me. Welcome back, everyone. Now that you've seen this Golgari beast, how do you like these games? I gotta say, I had to cut a few games out there because I was constantly going second. I don't get my Llanowar Elf. I don't get to go first. I don't get my Llanowar Elves on turn 1, and our opponents always aggro, so they would just burst us out on turn 3. And yeah, that's not a fun game, but that is a lot of times how Magic the Gathering works nowadays. So learn to fight through that. I don't know if there are anything I would cut in this deck. Like I said in the intro, the Fountainport might be removed to get just more basic lands or more Underground Mortuaries. I think that's fine. Or just sticking with Fountainports are also fine. I don't think at any point the Fountainport really hurt us, except for that one game where I mulliganed it twice and I only drew 2 Fountainports. That's my opening lands. Those are the kind of games that will hurt you, but that's like, you know, 1 every 1 million games where that happened. Or on Arena, 1 every 3 games. But what I would cut probably in the main deck or the non-land base, maybe a Duress to get an additional cut down. That is questionable, or an additional Go for the Throw. And I do think that would work better. The Dress is great, but there's not that many long-term control players. There's a few mid-range or tempo, and a lot of aggro decks. So yeah, I think this deck handles aggro pretty well. Just needs more. Sometimes I feel like I need more introductory, early game removal. But honestly, it's just I didn't draw them, so I don't think it would have mattered if I don't draw them anyways. Maelstrom Pulse is beautiful. You saw that one game where I caught 2 angels in this? That's great. Unholy Annex, I see a lot of decks run 3. That's maybe questionable. I don't know. Maybe justifiable. I would still run 4. It's such a great card. And it is, you know, ultimately so much card advantage in just one card. I could not justify cutting it down. Vivian's beautiful. I forgot all about Vivian's second ability killing creatures. I was just thinking that it was artifact or enchantment. But it's not just that, right? Blow up creatures too. Very useful. And yeah, I think that's pretty much all I can say about this deck. Try to go first, try to get Llanowar Elves, and you'll win every game. That's really all I got for you today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time.